A slip of the tongue. DLC mission. A rather tough one, if I recall correctly.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
Thought you liked
We're
us.
on it, Captain.
The heck, Captain? Alright, stolen
the more
vehicle.
bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it.
Yeah. Busting my chop, Bukowski. Hey, look, that guy's selling something. Why am I getting distracted by this? I've never noticed these stands before. Weenies. And cold sodas, 5 cents. Take that. I'm the cops.
You can drive.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
So Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having their death strewn all over the front pages.
Referring to the Dahlia Murder, which takes place right when this game does. How interesting.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the
Oh,
drive.
shit.
Get him.
Get him. Now I have to drive.
Remember, you need him healthy enough to answer questions.
Alright, let's turn that horn off.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser.
Yeah, that
from
Kaiser
6 West
Fraser's
2nd
going a little
Street.
faster than you'd expect it to. Oh, shit. Oh, just narrowly. Into the salt pile. Oh, now you made a turn.
Enough games, Phelps.
Fucker,
Take this
how
guy
can
out.
you even see? Wait, what's hanging off? Oh, well, there goes the trunk. Is that his hood?
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Fuck you.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Car 11K.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Pull over.
Cliff
We're the
Harrison.
cops. Fuck.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
It totally checks out. He did buy the car. For what, $2,400? And a radio lighter. Good old radio lighter. Oh no, 2 separate things. A radio and a lighter. Whoops.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Pink slip.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch.
Looks like the real
This'll need to
thing.
be traced. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
That's the same face he made last time.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
And why did you run?
You have a criminal record? Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Uh-huh.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
Wacky backy.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
That cop's voice was like
We need to get to
totally
Coombs Auto
not
and check out
correct.
Harrison's story.
That guy was recorded inside of a cubicle.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Shut up, pierogies. We're going to Coombs. I could just steal weenies off of that hot dog stand. No one is tending it. He fucking hit that mailbox.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Ooh, good one there.
Everything's got to stop while they have that.
I love catty writing. Like the start of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. So stupid.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for
This
you.
motherfucker. Oh, this guy's another really good interviewee.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember right.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Swear to God.
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Go right ahead, pierogies.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Alright, let's check out the pink slip. Looks the same.
Gene Archer.
So
146
that's
North
the
Fremont
original
Avenue.
owner. So he's a used car salesman, so that's who he bought it from. And on the other side. Alright, so we have an address, Marquee Printing Company. They're the ones who make the slips. Let's see, is this is him buying it off of Gene Archer? No,
Harrison's
this is the
purchase
receipt
was
that we got from
legitimate.
Harrison. This is his copy of it. Yep, it's the same one that Harrison gave us.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere but no place to go? You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Huh.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
That is one of the worst ever.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Fuck you.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
All right, I cannot stand to be around this guy for another minute.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on
All right.
Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
There's a police box over there. And I'm stuck on the bench.
Isn't he the cop who won a...
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Are there any messages for me?
A James Belasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks, ma'am.
All right. Don't know where the department got that guy, but we should probably go check that out.
You're behind the wheel.
After we check out
So where you want
this
to go?
address that we got off the pink slip, I believe.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Well put, Cole. Though luckily I have not had to buy a used car just yet. I'm sure that day will come.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station. See what this Belasco
Sure
guy
thing.
has to say.
As soon as you drive me there.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Yeah, that line doesn't really work when your partner is the one that just said where to go. Alright, so we gotta check out this Belasco dude who we've never met. I don't entirely know how they know that he's related to the Grand Theft Auto case that we're looking at, but someone pulled him in.
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
That's what tipped him off. So they had the same thing happen twice in one day.
He says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
This guy looks too modern to be in this game.
paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Well, maybe, maybe not. But the big thing to take away is that the address is the same as the place we just went, 146 North Fremont.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Real good job you did with that one.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what
That
sort of
was
deal
easy.
you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
Well, you must, because, well, I could use either ownership paper, right? Because they both have the same address, I think. Or maybe, no, just use the fake address itself.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her.
You did the same thing.
You happy now?
It's like you both had the same stupid plan.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Bullshit.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells.
Whoa.
And child molester.
That's a
How long
little...
do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you.
He kind of does fit the bill. I get where Cole's coming
Cars
from.
get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps,
This
right?
guy's Roy.
Yes, I am. Look,
Let's
can we do this
confuse
later?
him with
I'm in
the
middle of it.
Ray Pinker.
corner.
I'm with Technical
Roy,
Services.
Ray.
The pink
Fuck.
slips are all
Ray
real.
Pinkard.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightball. Gordon Lightball. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Jean Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang
Let's go,
around.
pierogies.
You drive. I need to go over the case
You
notes.
drive. I don't feel like dealing with this bullshit. I don't feel like having to dodge traffic as we go down the road. I don't think it affects the loading time, though. It's still just as long. Still got to reload the entire frickin' map.
Thousands wouldn't.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
I don't know what that means exactly.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made 0. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
That's the worst.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, Well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
Use the fake address again.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse, full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
She really thought she was going to get away. And you deserve to be arrested wearing that outfit. Shut up, I'm the cops.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine.
Let's go to Marquis first. This is the place that prints the slips.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against
Oh,
the
yeah.
impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining the free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Interesting response there, Cole. We saw Cole's wife. She was in the very intro, like 20 seconds into it, when he's in his cop uniform and he's like leaving home. It's like your standard affair of like, have a good day at work, honey. You know, good old retro nuclear family America. Look at this actor that I don't quite know where I know him from. Just like everyone else in this game. Listen, I watched a lot of syndicated television in the 2000s.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightball. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Oh. I thought I was supposed to look at the ledger.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Huh. That looks a little suspicious. I think he's lying, but I don't have proof.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
They do?
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully
Including
screened.
that guy smoking outside?
Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightball? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
We're the police.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Yep, there's Bigelow. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
58 Industrial.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Let's go, pierogies.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
Huh, this place didn't get crossed off. Maybe I come back here later. I think I do. Look at this big shootout that's about to happen. We already have our guns drawn.
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Coming down with me in a body bag.
Throw out the guns.
Oh shit, I already forgot the controls. Okay, R1 is cover. Oh. Someone, how am I getting shot already? Who hit my arm?
Weapons on the ground, now!
Peek out, motherfucker, I see you.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
All right, 2 left.
I got you now, motherfucker.
Oh, do you now?
Covering fire! Find some cover!
Let's clear the top floor.
Yeah, but I'm taking this guy's gun first. Oh shit, Rose!
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot.
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Lost my hat though. I want my hat back. Hey, look at these pink slips.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Anything back here? No. Just some hammers. Look at that, Marquee Printing Company. Delivery note.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
And
Betting slip.
Betting slips.
Looks like Mr. Lightball has been on a losing streak.
Oh, has he now? Is that everything?
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
Well,
You know about
he's
market
kind of
printing.
correct.
You can make this easier on yourself
I did shoot the place
by giving
up.
us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightball, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track.
Oh my god. I just remembered the lie he's about to tell. I just remembered it.
Lightball, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
The guy we met at Marquee.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
This is fucking stupid. Why would I even need to present evidence for this? Why would Cole not just be like, I fucking met him like 20 minutes ago, motherfucker? Oh, what am I supposed to present him with? I guess the delivery notes, I think. What else do I have? I guess either of these work. I also have the note from Ray, and I don't think that gets used anywhere else.
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big.
It's so
at the
stupid.
track.
Why would you even need to present evidence?
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightball plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right, and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
We still gotta arrest him. Look at this crowd. All for the big shootout that I did.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where we going?
To arrest the bad guy, Pierogi. Come on. Oh shit! You almost died. Oh. I love open world games. Fucking Christ, pierogies. Watch,
you're behind the wheel.
Away. Get over here.
What a mess.
Oh god, this game's so dumb.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute, then pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Or Gene Archer being stupid and trying to fucking sell the car. Though we don't exactly know what James Belasco got arrested for. They said they found him with legit papers on a stolen car, but like we don't know how he got pulled over. Probably something stupid since they don't bring it up.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
I'm arresting you. I'm the cops.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Well, how about all your gambling debts?
You're in the hole with the organization.
Also, why would his
we know about the
slips
debts,
be
Lightball.
at that place?
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
That line was delivered in a different location by Aaron
Central
Staten.
Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
Pierogi's like, what? I don't get a pat on the shoulder? I shot 2. Actually, I don't know if he killed any guys. He might have killed 1. I almost shot his head off. That was a real close call. Yo, I killed it. This case is supposed to be really hard. With the theft racket smashed, Lightball and his cronies will climb over one another to cut a deal. Alright, let's see if I got any trivia for this case. If Phelps takes one of Richard Coombs' cars to drive after questioning him, Stefan Bukowski praises Phelps for his thinking. Oh, I didn't know that. That's great. So, once you talk to Coombs, you can just steal one of the cars off his lot. I kind of considered that for like a small second, only because there were like 5 cars between like his office and our car, but whatever. The ending in this particular case all depends on whether Phelps handles the deliveries to Industrial Street question correctly. If he does, Leary will be very bright from the good press and praise Phelps on his work. But if Phelps doesn't handle it correctly, Leary will angrily berate both Bukowski and Phelps, mainly the latter. You can free roam with guns in this case after Cliff Harrison is stopped by uniform backup, or has his car destroyed. Bukowski will request a patrol unit get out of his car and hold Harrison at gunpoint. If Phelps gets out of the car, he will take his Colt M1911, or however it's pronounced, out at this point, and if far enough from the car, can freely fire. This allows him to explore certain areas not normally accessible, where instead of trying to open doors, finding them locked, he will be able to kick them down. Oh, man, now I want to go back and find that line of Pierogies praising you for stealing one of Coombs' cars. That would be a really, really good move. All right, when we pick up next time, I believe we have one more case on the traffic desk. A big one. See you guys in the next one.